Crohn's disease is an inflammatory bowel disease. It causes inflammation of the lining of the digestive tract. In Crohn's disease, ulcers appear within the gastrointestinal tract, or GI tract, and the immune system works to combat the bacteria and viruses with inflammation. Inflammation is swelling, and it is a natural response within the body's immune system. However, with Crohn's disease, the difference is that the immune system is unable to turn off the inflammation response after it has already eliminated the bacteria or virus.
This is Prevacid. I take one in the morning and one at night. This is folic acid, Fluorostor, my cream for my eczema, an EpiPen, my inhaler, my methotrexate, Nathramoon, sulfasalazine, Cotrell. Sometimes I have to wake up really early just to take medicines.
It's never been where he can take those medications without having a side effect. We've gotten to the point where we tell him, Lance, you gotta realize you're gonna be in pain basically the rest of your life. Lance is now 13. He'll be 14 in a few months. We started slowly with the oil. He kept on getting better and better, and it seemed like 3-4 months into it, he was doing so much better. They decreased his medication.
I used to get hospitalized a lot when I first got diagnosed with Crohn's. And it used to be with stomach inflammation and liver problems. Since the past year, I haven't gone to the hospital. So that's improved a lot.
We do know he's in remission, so there's no active Crohn's. We haven't seen his GI doctor in 4 months. And he's 13. He's had Crohn's since he was 4. This is the first time he's been in remission.
Everything that patients have told us cannabis does for them can be explained by what science tells us the endogenous cannabinoid system can do and may be there in order to do. So it explains a lot why people have said that these things are what it does for me or my family member. It makes sense. There's a logic to the whole system.
Cale has PTSD after 2 tours of duty in Afghanistan left him with a shattered skull and a litany of other conditions.
I didn't believe that I had the right to live anymore. So 10 months after I got back, right before Christmas, I attempted suicide for the first time. This is my exit paperwork from the military.
According to Matt, the VA's treatment plan was to give him a menu full of prescription drugs that he says turned him into a zombie.
This is what you give up when you start using cannabis.
These are all meds that were prescribed to you from all the different ailments that you suffered from.
Yes.
Matt says using marijuana helps him more than all the pharmaceuticals he was on. Were the side effects of the medicines Jennifer was on, side effects which they say were getting more and more horrific.
Did you feel like you were losing your daughter?
Absolutely. We were losing our whole family. Just watching her cognitively decline and watching these rages that, were devastating for her mentally.
I mean, we had times when we had to call 911 to come and have police come and help me because he'd be out of town or something, and, I was afraid of my daughter.
A little girl.
A little girl.
What is it like for you to be free of some of those side effects?
It's awesome. I don't feel like a monster anymore.
A monster?
Because when I had the rages, I felt like a monster afterwards. Because I would just physically attack my parents, and I didn't have any control over it.
What would you tell people who think, we just think this whole idea of medical marijuana or that cannabis has any medicinal value? They just think it's a bunch of baloney.
I tell them that I've seen it work. It worked with me, and I've seen it work in a bunch of other kids. And that it's an amazing plant.
This is amazing. She's back. My daughter's back. Her personality,
Life-changing.
Are you tired? Sam? Hi, buddy. you? Sammy? Sammy? Hello?